Hello, everybody. So, you're in with the chat and some yoga. I was going to go to a yoga class this afternoon at a different studio, and because I fail at almost everything I do, I didn't sign up in time and couldn't get into class. So I decided to film a little video to post on YouTube. And today we are going to be doing a short grounding practice. It is December the 17th. Christmas is 8 days away. And my life feels like a shit show. Just fucking unsettled, ungrounded, chaos in my brain, never shuts up, madness. And I think I'm not the only one who feels that way right now. So I'm going to record this for us. And the objective today is, again, grounding. What do we do where life gets crazy? When we feel unsettled? First thing you do is light a bunch of candles so people think you're having a seance, that you've gone completely crazy. They'll leave you alone. That's one way to quiet. Also lit the sage and the Palo Santo, all the things. So if they're not weirded out by your candles, they're going to be offended by your smell. You meditate, you read, you journal. If all these things still do not ground you, come to your mat and you move. And when life does not feel good, when you are mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually tired, depleted, ungrounded, insecure, your yoga mat is a place to find that wholeness, even if it's just for a little bit, even if it's just for while you're on the mat. You can touch it, you can see it, you can feel it, and hopefully it brings a little peace. So, in the midst of my unpeacefulness, right, this class didn't work out that I wanted to go to, I still came here, and I'm going to share how I feel with you, because sometimes that's all we need, is to share it with another person. It's scary and it's vulnerable, and vulnerability is a bitch. But sometimes it helps. So I hope that what I bring to you today helps you, and I hope that it helps me. And I hope together we find some peace and some healing, and we can enter into next week, which is the week before Christmas, feeling a little more secure, a little more whole, a little stronger. So I want you to come to your mat, or the floor, or a chair, or wherever you're at. I want you to find a way to sit that is easy. My easy seat is not for everybody, all right? So legit, sit in a way that's comfortable. I want you to sit as tall as you can. If you're not used to sitting tall, it can be uncomfortable, right? So maybe you're a little slumped over, I don't care. sit in a way that makes you feel comfortable. If you can sit tall with that open heart, do it. And sometimes sitting with that open heart also feels uncomfortable because the chaos and the fear and whatever you're feeling is especially felt right here. I kind of lean into that feeling, but if that is something you can't do right now, again, maybe you sit kind of hunched. It's okay. Sit in the way that you can. And if you can't sit tall with an open heart, do it if you can. Doesn't matter. Stay here with me. Close your eyes. And start to notice your breath. Feel the breath coming in. Feel the breath going out. Connecting with the felt sense of the breath. The sensation of the inhale, the sensation of the exhale, the in between. Notice the depth of your breath. The temperature of your breath. Where the breath lands. And in your own time, I want you to take 3 big inhales and 3 long exhales. When you've completed your big inhales, your long exhales, come into a breath that serves, that's balanced, that is easy. A breath that you don't have to think about. We have so much to think about right now. Think about nothing. Let every exhale take with it something that isn't serving you. And begin to feel yourself sitting on your mat, or on the floor, or on a chair. Whatever your bottom is on, I want you to feel yourself rooted to that thing. Beginning this process of connecting, this process of feeling security in something. I cannot find it in myself today. I cannot find it in other people, but I can find it right here. Breathe into your seat. And then let the breath travel up the spine to the crown of the head. And back down. And I want you to stay here as long as you need to stay here. If you need to pause this video and stay here and breathe for 10, 15, 20 minutes, do it. You take as much time in this space with this breath as you need, feeling your connection to the earth. If you're ready to move on with me. We're going to inhale the arms up. Let's interlace the hands, flip the palms up, press through the heels of the hands. And Just hold this for a moment, feeling length in the sides and the back. Let's bring the right hand down, left arm over. Rooting the left hip down, right hip is down, rooting the right hand on the floor, reaching through the left fingertips. Breathing into the left side. Bringing the right hand back up, interlacing, flipping, and reaching. And then bringing the left hand down. Still rooted in our seat. Right hip stays rooted. Left hand rooted, reaching through the right fingertips. Let's inhale up. Again, interlace the hands, flip the palms, and this time I want you to make some movement that feels good. I kind of like to do a little torso roll here. Because listen, when we are not feeling good, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, finding movement in the body that feels good can be a game changer. So do something that feels good here. Come back to center, release the hands, cactus the arms, take a little back bend. Inhale up. And let's take an easy twist to the right, left hand, right knee, right hand down. Remembering that our seat hasn't moved. We have stayed grounded and solid in our seat. And we're just going to swing the arms to the other side. Right hand, left knee, left hand behind. Bringing the arms back up overhead and bringing the hands down to your heart. Let the thumbs touch the heart. And setting an intention for this grounded practice. And the intention I'll offer up is that I can always come to this space. I can always, for just a moment, find that security, that stability, that safety that I'm looking for in times of chaos. My intention for you and for myself is to remember this space, to remember the healing that this space provides. My intention is to come here often. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Open our eyes. We're going to come into a tabletop position. So let's bring the hands and the knees to the floor. We don't have any props for this practice. We don't need it. Again, it's just an easy grounding practice. Spread your fingers wide. Again, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Tuck the tail a little, lift the heart a little so you feel this engagement in the core, this strength. Take an inhale. On your exhale, drop your belly, tail up, gaze up, hold it here. This is our cow pose. Let it feel good. Remember, in times that we are not feeling so hot, do what does feel good in the body. Any movement that feels good, take it. Let's round the back, tuck the tail, chin to chest. Pressing the mat away. I even like to imagine that I am pressing away all of that bullshit that is not serving me, all that noise. Drop the belly. Round the back. Again, drop the belly. Round the back. And let's sink back into a child's pose. Bring the hips to the heels. Walk the hands forward. Soften the shoulders, soften the forehead, soften the hips, and breathe. Let's make our way into a downward facing dog. Curl the toes under, lift the hips. Press the belly towards the back. And when you get there, maybe work it out. Adjust myself a little on my mat. Maybe just kind of pedal those feet out. I like to get my toes a little stretchier. And settle in. How can you feel more grounded in your downward facing dog? Spread your fingers wide. Press the mat away. Sink the heels to the floor. They don't have to touch. Let the head hang heavy. We're going to walk the hands to the feet. So we're coming to the back of our mat. Finding a forward fold, bending the knees as much as you need to. The entire practice, everything we do, I want you to feel where you are connected to the floor. I want you to feel your feet rooted to the ground. Pressing firmly into the mat, rise up. Inhale the arms up. Cactus the arms, rooting through the feet still. Inhale up. And forward fold. Lengthen the spine, halfway lift. We're going to walk out to our plank. We're not going to do any vinyasas. We're just going to hold this plank for a moment. Again, finding strength, balance, groundedness. And let's come into a child's pose. From our child's pose, we're going to roll into a cobra to stay low to the ground. Bring the thighs down, bring the hips down, heart forward and up. Hold it here. And let's come back to our downward facing dog. Let's step the feet up to the hands. Come into your flat back. Long spine. Forward fold. Rooting into our feet, rise up, inhale. Bring your hands to your heart, because I never want our 2 feet to leave the ground for very long. From here, we're going to step back into a warrior 1. So I want you to take that left foot back. If you're in the middle of the clock, the left points at 10, right at 12, bend the right knee. Before you take the arms anywhere, I want you to feel the steadiness of the lower half of your body. Pressing down into that left foot, pressing into the right foot, squaring the hips. Now we work on the upper half, squeezing the belly back. You can bring the hands to the heart or take the arms up, whatever makes you feel more solid. Step back up. Bring the hands to the heart. I'm going to turn this way so you can see me. I want you to take your arms by your sides, separate the feet just a little. We're going to close our eyes. This is another place I come when I need to feel grounded and secure. Just standing. Lift all 10 toes up. Very slowly place them back down. Rooting. Let your palms face forward. You're open. Sometimes that openness is being open to change. Not resisting. When we're closed, we're clinging, we're hoarding, we're attached. It's a problem for me. Open yourself up, let go of attachments. Attachment to outcomes, people's, places, and things. Attachment to ideas that you have about yourself and others. Being open means being vulnerable. It means trusting. That is fucking hard. Just saying that, I feel it in my heart, and some emotion wells up. Breathe into it. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Now open your eyes, inhale the arms up. Oh, something. Forward fold. Halfway lift. We're going to take warrior one on the other side, so we're going to step back with the right foot. It's going to plant at 2 o'clock. Left at 12, left knee is bent, rise up. So you can really feel that pressing down into the floor when you rise that way into your warrior one. Again, hands at heart or overhead, whatever makes you feel strong. And from here, I want you to plant the hands. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Find your plank. Spread your fingers wide. You're strong. You can do it. Child's pose. So we're just going to do that one more time because I want to come back to the mat. We're going to keep it short. We're going to keep it sweet. Cobra pose. Stay close to the ground as close as you can. Roll yourself forward. Legs down, hips down, heart forward and up. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands to your feet. We're coming to the back of the mat again, forward fold. Rise all the way up. So we're going to take a little side stretch again. I'm going to turn so you can see me stay at the back of your mat. Take your feet a little wider. Palms together. Palms touching, feet on the ground. We're going to lean over to the right. Root down to that left foot. Let's come up. Long, tall. Let's lean to the left. Come up. Take that little back bend, cactus the arms, open heart. Inhale up and forward fold. Halfway lift, long spine. Again, we're going to walk out to our plank. Find your plank, feel it, breathe, and down dog. Walk to the top of your mat, halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise up, pressing down into the floor with the feet. And we're going to step back to our warrior one again. So we're taking the left foot back, right foot stays forward, bend the right knee. Last time we're going to be here. Arms up or hands at the heart. You can also take hands to the hips if that makes you feel more stable. And we're going to come into a pyramid. Straighten the right leg. Take the hands down. So I don't have any blocks here, right? You can bring the hands to the leg for support. You can take them lower. You can take the hands to the ground. You can also step that back foot up if you need to. I like this pose because it requires a little balance. Both feet are on the ground, and when I'm looking for that balance, I feel very solid, very rooted. You can fold here. I'm just kind of hanging out with a flat back. Soften that right knee, and I want you to step the left foot up. Flat back. Forward fold. Right. And we're going to step back with the right foot, warrior one. Round and root. Straighten your left leg, and we're going to come into that pyramid again. So, I didn't say this on the other side. You can bring the hands to the hips. Not a super comfortable place for me. You can start to walk the hands down, just see where the body is today. Maybe you bring the hands to the floor. Again, you can keep this long spine. You can fold. I'm going to stay at a long spine. It's just where I feel most grounded. Soften the left knee. We're going to step back to our plank. We're going to hold it for a 10 count. Here's where I want you to find that strong that lives with you all the time. 7, 6. We lose it, but it's here. Sometimes you got to re-find it. 3, 2, on 1, half seat. I want you to come into a Baddha Konasana. Feet together, knees apart. So again, we're focusing on that root. Our feet are together. Now in your Baddha Konasana, I'll turn this way. My heels are in, rather close, but you can be way out here, whatever works for your hips. Grab hold where you can, anywhere you can. Roll the shoulders down the back. Close your eyes. If you want to tip forward, you can tip forward, but today I'm going to stay upright because I'm focused on the things that connect me, that ground me. And I want to just focus for a moment on the sensation of the breath rising up the spine and back down. Notice what's going on in the body right now. What are you feeling? Are you feeling this urge to hold on, to tighten up muscles, to resist being in the pose? I am. Now it's my job to allow my body to soften, to allow myself to know that I am safe, that this is a safe space and I can let go. Let that breath soften you. Just open the eyes, bring the knees together and take the legs long. Coming into a staff position. Hands by the side. If your hands don't quite touch the floor, if you have short arms, you can kind of be on your fingertips. So again, here I want you to close your eyes. We're going to fold in a second, but when we fold, I want you to do it with the eyes closed. Because life is unpredictable. We have no idea what's going to happen from minute to minute. We have no idea where we're going to land. And that's what I want you to feel in this pose. Your eyes are going to be closed. You're going to lead with your heart. You're going to fold forward. You're not going to see where you're going to land. You're going to feel it. You're going to know when you get there. You're going to open your eyes and you're going to be there and you're going to be okay. That's life. Just close your eyes. Take a big inhale. Exhale, start to walk the hands down. Lead with your heart. Your eyes are closed. We don't know where we're going. We're just feeling into it. We're leaning into it. We're leaning into life. We're leaning into the pose. When you've gone as far as you can, relax, open your eyes, and here you are. You made it. I like to tuck my hands under my legs because it's just more comfortable. And there we go. Wherever you land, find that comfort. Let your inhale fill up your back. Let your exhale soften you into the pose. You may not go farther, you may go a little farther. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, soften. And rise up. One last pose here, we're going to take a twist. Because sometimes all you need to do is wring out the gunk. My favorite thing, my favorite visualization when twisting is one I heard from a yoga teacher a long time ago. Imagine your spine is a wet rag. And I'm gonna imagine mine's like a real dirty, wet rag today, okay? And when we twist, we wring out that rag, right? When you wring out a rag, all the water, all the dirt, I imagine my water is real like murky and dirty and yucky. We wring it out. Okay, so I want you to imagine sitting here, your spine is a wet rag. Actually, bring your right foot in. I'm gonna turn this way so you can see me. So you can leave the foot on the inside of the left leg or cross it over. Right, your spine is that long, wet rag. Listen, held the arms up. As we twist, we're wringing out that rag. You can take that left arm, wrap it around the right knee, squeeze it in, or take it to the outside of the leg. We're breathing up the spine. Exhale, we're wringing out that rag, getting rid of the gunk, all that murky, dirty shit that's in our rag. All of the negativity that's in our life. The things that do not belong, wring it out, get rid of it. Come back to center. Extend that right leg long. I'm going to turn to this side now so you can see it better. All right, we're gonna bring that left foot in. No, sorry. Right leg long, left foot in. I'm gonna cross mine over my right leg. You don't have to. Inhale up. We have that wet rag just kind of hanging there. Exhale, twist, wring it out. Roll the shoulders away. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, we're twisting, we're wringing it out, we're getting rid of all that gunk. Back to center. Take the left leg long. Now from here, you can roll onto your back and lie down. You can sit up. I'm going to remain sitting up because that is where, again, I feel most grounded in an easy seat. If lying down is what supports you, lie down. But you take a moment to become comfortable. Placing your hands, your arms, your legs, your body in whatever space feels comfortable, grounded. And when you get there, close your eyes. And again, breathe. Where does the breath land? Where do you feel the breath? Where can you create some softness? Where can you create some support? Right now, I want to send ourselves some love. Imagine that you are holding you. Maybe in your mind's eye, you're holding your own hands. You are grabbing yourself by the shoulders. You are looking yourself squarely in the eye. And you are saying to yourself, I want you to be happy. I want you to be safe. I want you to be supported. I want you to feel love. I want you to feel comfort. I want you to know how strong you are. I want you to be happy, safe, supported, loved, and comforted. for as long as it takes, sit with yourself. Telling yourself these things. As you say these things to yourself, breathe into your heart. Breathe into your heart as many times as you need to until it feels softer, safer. My heart has been hurt and cracked a million times. I will never say broken because my heart has never broken on me. It has been injured. It has felt sadness and it has felt pain, but it has also felt immense joy. It has felt love. It is never broken. Maybe these words that you say to yourself, you add on to. I want you to feel nurtured. I want you to feel confident. I want you to feel capable. I want you to feel beautiful. Breathe into your heart. I'm going to close this up. I'm going to wrap it up. But you stay here and you say those words to yourself and you breathe into your heart for as long as you need to. And know that this moment is available whenever you need it. This particular practice will be on YouTube. But this moment, this space we created lives within you. It lives within me. I didn't just imagine it up today and decide to record it. I knew it was there. You just have to access it. And sometimes we don't want to access it because sitting in discomfort and pain is actually what is comfortable. Doing something different and changing is scary. Stepping into the unknown is scary, but just like in that fold where we closed our eyes and we led with our heart, we landed exactly where we were supposed to, and it was okay. It wasn't just okay, it felt good. Step away from that discomfort, step away from that pain and that fear that is familiar into maybe what is unfamiliar so that you can heal. Remember, you're not broken. Never broken. Bring your hands to your hearts. Unless you are still hanging out and meditating, stay there. But if you're here with me with your hands at your heart, let your thumb touch your heart. Give a little thank you to that heart for hanging in with you, for feeling all the things. Thank you for its strength, courage. Take a breath together, big inhale. Exhale it out. Let's do that one more time because it felt good. Big inhale. Exhale it out. Thank you. I wish you peace and happiness and love and confidence and security. see you. I honor you. And until we are together again, namaste. Thank you, everybody. I always want to say thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Because when I do these things, it's me working my own shit out. And it's also me recognizing that I'm not the only person in the world that feels these things and climbs these mountains. These things will keep happening. But we keep doing the things that we do to get better. And this is one of those things. So I hope to see you guys in the studio soon. High Point Yoga School, located in the pharmacy on Church, 128 Church Avenue. If you're watching today, tomorrow, in the next couple of days, we have a winter solstice celebration coming up on Thursday, December 21st. 54 sun salutations and restorative poses. We have yoga on Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. We have beginner series coming up. We have one spot left. We have a 200-hour teacher training. We have a 300-hour teacher training in February and March. We have workshops coming up. We have so many wonderful things happening here. And I hope that you join us and we continue to build this community of real people who can talk about their feelings, who can heal together, and just be a fucking mess together. Thanks for letting me be a fucking mess today. See you soon.